Now, some billionaires have cheap cars, but other money bags have some of the most mind-blowing cars you'll ever see. From cars barely worth $1 all the way to $28 million, every billionaire is bound to drive something different. Number 11, the 2010 Ford Fusion Hybrid, Steve Ballmer, free. First off, with the title, you're expecting to see a car that cost a McChicken on this list, but what if I told you we could go even lower? Behold the 2010 Ford Fusion Hybrid, owned by the notable American billionaire, Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer is more popularly known as the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers of the NBA, as well as being the former CEO of Microsoft from 2004 to 2014 and has a net worth of over $120 billion. Now, while you might think it's odd that someone worth $120 billion loves and drives a casual Ford Fusion that retails at $28,000, the funny thing is, it cost him nothing. Not figuratively, literally. The Ford Fusion cost him a total of $0, since it was personally delivered to him as a gift from the CEO of Ford at the time. Number 10, Acura TSX, Mark Zuckerberg, $30,000. Next up is something not way off our price range, the Acura TSX owned by the youngest billionaire big boy, Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook co-founder and CEO of Meta. Now, I can't lie, you'd expect with his relatively young age, he'd have a bigger desire to splash some cash on a need for speed. The sports sedan actually cost $30,000, which, according to some permutation and differential trigonometry, represents about 0.00002% of his $180 billion net worth. The sedan's described as an entry-level luxury vehicle, however, and maybe its leather interior, power moonroof, 7-speaker sound system, and satellite radio are just enough for the young businessman. Number 9, Ford F-150 King Ranch, Alice Walton, $40,000. Another car worth chump change to these billionaires is the 2006 Ford F-150 King Ranch, driven by the second richest woman in the world, Alice Walton. When you're born into the family of Sam and Helen Walton, founders of the multinational retail corporation Walmart, you expect to be exposed to the beauty of wealth from an early age and simmer in its benefits all your life. Well, not Alice. Worth a whopping $72 billion, she enjoys her rides in the pickup truck that at the time cost her around $40,000. Number 8, Porsche Taycan, Bill Gates, $185,000. Okay, now, I'm ready to turn up the heat. Are you? Because next on our list is the Porsche Taycan, owned by the world-renowned innovator Bill Gates. The $135 billion philanthropist does not shy away from purchases that pique his interest, and the fully electric Porsche Taycan is the latest in his arsenal. He amassed his fortune as a co-founder of Microsoft, shrewd investments and philanthropic exploits with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Valued at $185,000, the Taycan, Porsche's first all-electric car, represented a shift towards sustainable transportation, and Gates' decision to purchase the sports vehicle was definitely a sure sign of approval of the technology. While the purchase was a surprise to many, it made sense as it conformed to his well-known environmentalist nature. Number 7, Jaguar E-Type, Elon Musk, $230,000. Like a lot of kids at the age of 17, Elon Musk happened to come across a car magazine. Flipping through its pages, he stumbled upon a vehicle that stole his heart, the 1967 Jaguar E-Type Roadster. Ever since that day, he dreamt of driving the Roadster. His dream finally came true with a $230,000 purchase. The British Roadster did break down on the drive home from the dealer though, so a quick introduction to the problems with owning a classic car. Still, the occasional breakdown may have been worth it for the joy of owning an iconic car with a firm place in automotive history, described as the most beautiful car in the world by the legendary Enzo Ferrari himself. The billionaire founder of Tesla and SpaceX takes great joy of the Jaguar in his possession, with it being one of only 2 combustion cars in Musk's garage. Oh, the other notable combustion engine in Elon's garage is the subscribe button. I know, but that you've watched this far tells me you enjoy this content, so why not hit the subscribe button to see more videos like this? Are you done? Well, thank you. Now let's move back to our list. Number 6, the Lexus LFA, Larry Ellison, $450,000. On the topic of expensive, we were talking about the $230,000 Jaguar, but now let's double it and give it to the next person. The Lexus LFA, driven by the esteemed founder of Oracle, Larry Ellison, who bought his ride for a mouth-watering $450,000. Larry, worth $153 billion, is well known for being a bit of a loose wallet and a big admirer of fast cars from Japan. The Lexus LFA is not the average sports car, car, though. Known for a beautiful engineering and exhilarating driving experience, it features a lightweight carbon fiber body, a powerful turbocharged engine that can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds, and advanced aerodynamics for optimal performance with a good mix of leather and Alcantara. There's certainly a feeling that comes from owning a rare item, and that probably appealed to Larry, with only 500 of them made in the world. Number 5, the 1976 Lotus Esprit submarine. Used in James Bond, Elon Musk, $990,000. Making a reappearance on our list is the billionaire businessman and investor, Elon Musk. Now, Elon had purchased the James Bond iconic Lotus Esprit submarine car from the movie The Spy Who Loved Me, with a plan to make its fictional transformation into a submarine, well, a reality. While this project may look ambitious, Elon does have a nice track record with Tesla and SpaceX, don't you think? It was discovered in 1989 by a couple in a locked storage unit and sold to Elon for $990,000 at an auction. While the ambitious project remains in progress, Elon has proudly claimed that the Esprit's iconic design had an influence on the newly released Cybertruck. Number 4, 1994 McLaren F1, Elon Musk, $1 million. Besides his full-fledged passion project, Elon does own yet another sports car on this list. That's the 1994 McLaren F1. During the rise of his stardom, after cashing out on PayPal, Elon decided to reward himself a little with a $1 million purchase of the McLaren F1. At the time, the sports car stood as the pinnacle of automotive engineering and design. At its heart laid a powerful V12 engine, capable of producing 627 horsepower, propelling itself from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds, with a top speed surpassing 240 miles per hour. It was crowned the fastest production car of its time. Its exterior design was a testament to aerodynamic efficiency and aesthetic elegance, and its interior was crafted with the finest materials, including supple leather, high-quality aluminum, and carbon fiber. The car didn't last, though, as a few months after the purchase, he decided to put the pedal to the metal while driving with a business partner to show off his toy, but the car crashed into an embankment, landing on its roof, and all fours parted ways with the car. Was the car insured? Well, no, it wasn't. Number 3, Pagani Huayra, Mark Zuckerberg, $1.4 million. Now, although our quirky young billionaire Mark Zuckerberg still enjoys the company of his longtime girlfriend, the Acura TSX, maybe even he can't escape his carnal desires. The Pagani Huayra is a high-performance vehicle valued at a whopping $1.4 million, designed not only by brilliant minds, but inspiring artists, redefining limits and technologies in automation. This illustrious hypercar roars a long list of impressive features, like its powerful Mercedes-AMG twin-turbocharged V12 engine that can produce a breathtaking 730 horsepower, capable of shooting the Huayra from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. Lightweight carbon fiber construction meticulously curated with an active aerodynamic system and luxurious hand-stitched leather interior. Mark's purchase of this car is definitely a more astute reflection of his status as a digital multi-billion-dollar mastermind. Number 2, Lykan Hypersport, Jeff Bezos, $4 million. Now, personally, I'd be surprised if his name wasn't on this list, and something tells me I'm not alone on that. At number 2 on our list, it is Jeff Bezos. The second most expensive car, driven by a billionaire, is the $4 million Lykan Hypersport, owned by one of the wealthiest individuals globally. Jeff Bezos is the founder, executive chairman, and former CEO of Amazon, the world's largest e-commerce cloud computing company. Now, starting from humble beginnings, he is now a proud owner of a collection of unique sports cars, with the most prized of them all to be the Lykan Hypersport. This supercar, or rather hypercar, was made by W Motors and intrinsically designed to be elegant yet agile, while being powerful and authoritative. Its exterior was made with handcrafted carbon fiber body and angular styling, and has 440 diamonds lined in its LED headlights. The interior hosts the world's first holographic mid-air display with interactive motion control and impeccable craftsmanship. With only 7 of these babies ever made, Jeff certainly has an eye for the most exquisite tastes. And now, number 1, Rolls-Royce Boat Tail, Jay-Z and Beyonce, $28 million. At the top of our list lies the most expensive street-legal car in the world, the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail, purchased for not $5 million, not 10, not even 15 or 20, but an astonishing $28 million. Owned by one of the richest couples in the music industry, Jay-Z and Beyonce, the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail stands as a bespoke luxury in the automobile industry, with only 3 ever made. It was commissioned under the eyes of a discerning client inspired by nautical design and a desire for sophistication. The boat tail showcases a seamless surface interrupted by minimal panel breaks, giving it a sense of gracefulness, simplicity, and thoughtfulness. It features sophisticated leather upholstery, polished metal accents, and subtle yet extremely detailed nautical references throughout the interior. With the press of a button, the rear deck will open theatrically to reveal a beautifully intricate hosting suite, complete with a gorgeous champagne chest, fine dining amenities, and picnic stools. The $28 million masterpiece intends to represent the future of Rolls-Royce coach building, combining tradition with innovative design to create a timeless masterpiece that will be cherished for generations to come. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I do have a sneaking suspicion that some billionaires may be choosing to keep their super toys quiet. Maybe even someone like the Russian President Vladimir Putin. Till we can confirm that he has a real Batmobile, how about you check out this video on how Vladimir avoided death 43 times in a row? As always, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this content. And thanks for watching.